Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel trade comic book review. Yeah, today we have a long-awaited one, Skull Island, the birth of Kong. Yeah, it's a sequel prequel to Kong Skull Island, the movie from the Monsterverse. I already reviewed one Monsterverse trade graphic novel, Godzilla Awakening, but I don't know if it's canon anymore. I heard that it might not be canon anymore. But this is canon at the time of recording. So it's a sequel because the son, one of the main characters from the movie, goes to Skull Island to kind of prove his dad wrong because he doesn't think Kong is enough to protect the world from Skull Island. Skull Island is a threat to the whole world, apparently. And he takes an expedition to Skull Island to prove it wrong, and they figure out Kong's secret past, like how it was kind of a much more peaceful place when there were a lot more Kongs, and then the Skull Crawlers came up out of the earth, killed all the Kongs, including Kong's parents, and he was born during the final battle, and cried during his parents' death. And you see these in like these weird visions that this crazy dude's having the whole time, and he ends up blowing up the wall that keeps the creatures out of the Iwi's home. So a bunch of bamboo spiders attack, or mother long legs, mommy long legs, something like that. What's the other name for him? But yeah, so Kong's first image of the world was death and destruction. Was only in his mother's arms for an instant, and then was immediately the last of his kind, which is pretty sad. But he does, and this comic does confirm that he does intentionally protect humans. He does feel like they need his protection, and he pities the people and intentionally protects them. And it creates a lot of new creatures in the Skull Island mythos. And something that's really cool, in the back of the book, it's got a lot of Monarch files. So it talks about Skull Island's biology, locations in Skull Island, all kinds of stuff. And then the most interesting part, monsters. In the back, it talks about monsters. It's got a whole list of monsters. Siren Jaw, which we didn't see in the movie. Death Jackal, not in the movie. Psycho Vulture, not in the movie. Leaf Wing, I think, was in the movie, sorta, kinda, but it looked a little different. Skull Crawlers were in the movie. They were the main monster, main protagonist, not antagonist monster. Magma Turtles, Swamp Locusts, Spore Mantis was in the movie. Skier Buffalo was in the movie. Mire Squid was in the movie. But the Vine Strangler wasn't. Kong was, and the Mother Longlegs were in that. But other than that, all these other monsters are new, which is pretty cool. So you get to see new monsters. And it's a cool, fun book. It was only 4 issues, a little comic miniseries, and this came out as soon as it ended. I think that's because the comic series was delayed a couple times, and this wasn't. So it came out really fast. But yeah, that's it. Skull Island, The Birth of Kong. Monsterverse from Legendary Comics. It's a Monsterverse book. Monsterverse is the only cinematic universe other than Marvel that's taken its goddamn time. All the other ones are Russian, but Monsterverse has taken its time. So good for them. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. But that is it. Thank you all once again for looking at my ugly mug and listening to me talk about Kingu Kongu. So that's it once again. Thank you all for your support, and I'll see you all later.